friends.
Her camera's really weird.
Is it weird?
Well,
I don't know. What do you think? Are we crooked? I mean,
I'm just going to get
we're
up
not,
while people
but
start to join.
there's nobody joining. We're all good. Oh,
There
I see
we go.
3. So that must mean we're actually on live, which is great. Hello, everybody. So we're going to do our same format that we did. Oh, somebody left. What? What are you? Wow, this seems very weird.
Well, this has to be in the middle,
I guess you're right.
right?
But it just makes it's all good. We are we're doing the technical issues thing right now.
Oh, that's as good as it's getting.
Hello, everybody. Okay.
Is that as good as it's getting?
I think it looks good. I'm just going to scooch my really fancy, comfortable chair. Not at all. I keep thinking every week my butt's going to fall right through this thing. But it's all good. Jodi, that color's so flattering on you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You look beautiful.
After last week, I felt like I looked like Jabba the Hutt. Whatever.
You did not.
Yeah.
You did not.
Tracie started to explain before we were rudely cut off.
Yeah.
This is a live format, but we are going to proceed like we normally do for
Yes.
our podcast, and that way we can answer some live questions at the end.
Yes. So that worked really well. We thought it worked really well, right?
Yeah.
To do our regular show and tell of all the things we want to talk about. And then it was sort of the best of both worlds. We could actually answer questions at the end. So we won't be ignoring you. Hang on to any really great questions you have until the end. Because we want to answer them.
And
Absolutely.
because I can't see them.
I see some UK people out there. Oh, darn, I wanted to get one of those mirror frames. Just like,
What's that?
remember?
Oh,
What was that show?
Um,
It's not Polka Dot Door, is it?
yes, it is polka dot.
Okay, Polka Dot Door. Because we're 100, and that was the show when we were kids. So
OMG.
I texted my hairdresser the other day,
And
like super duper hoping that maybe there was some kind of COVID plan for keeping people in their haircuts.
that's so funny. No.
I didn't really ask for a haircut. I just said, let me know when things change. Like, I wonder what's going to happen. So I feel like I might just be giving haircut updates every week. I am full on
Bush.
that too. Thank you very much. I am full on newscaster helmet hair this week, leaning towards Rod Stewart.
With a dash of Rod.
With a tad of Rod. I'm not quite there.
Okay, so
But I just think it's really funny that I can't get a haircut, and it's literally a giant. If I let it go, this is tamed. It's like, whoosh.
oh, she's not kidding. You
It's
see her in the
so
morning.
bad. Every morning I look like this crazy person.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, it's funny you say that because it's your hair you're doing. It's way longer than you would ever do it.
Yeah.
But then I look at it and think Rod Stewart. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, of course.
I look at it and think, oh, I think it looks really quite cute still.
I just looked at a comment and it said, Tracie, your hair looks, and then GR. I thought it said gross.
Yeah.
I know, but she said great.
Yeah.
You're sweet. Thank you.
So
you.
guess what I did? I gave myself a haircut this morning.
Jodi, I was going to say, how come your hair looks so good and my hair,
Cut my hair this morning.
you by yourself?
Yes. You know
What did you do?
You know the technique
Okay,
where
can we just say we're not advising people to do this?
Yeah.
Jodi does her
I claim to think that I'm
DIY
quite
bikini
good.
waxing.
Yeah. We don't want to
It's
do
like,
that.
there are things she DIYs that you probably
Yeah.
shouldn't.
I really can't get close to it right now.
Like,
It's
that was a
bad.
train
But-
wreck.
Okay. So you know how they comb it and do here, comb a little further, more trimming, comb a little firmer, and then I did this each side the same?
Yes, because
Done.
they've gone to school to learn how to do that.
Right,
So
but
yes.
I watched it how many times?
Well, that doesn't mean you can do. Anyway, good for you. It looks fantastic. Whatever you did looks great.
Yes. So that's where we were this morning.
That's
I
hilarious.
couldn't go anywhere outside the house with my hair. I cut an inch off.
An inch. Well,
Across
Jodi,
the top.
it was pretty big the other day.
Yes,
Like,
it was.
but I liked it.
Yeah.
Like I liked it.
Yeah.
And because you have wave, you can really handle a lot more hair. Like
Right.
my hair is freaking baby hair. It lays flat. It needs layers. It needs
Yes.
to be like chopped into layers. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's really fantastic. The good news is it's covering up my wrinkly forehead. So that's all good.
Right. Look how opposite we are. I couldn't
know.
have mine more plastered up. Okay. So we are here again another week. You're welcome. But we want to bring you some joy amidst everybody's
It's true.
stay inside
And
orders.
I feel like we're making a big deal of it. Hey, look at us doing it every week. Lots of people do knitting podcasts
Yes,
every week.
yes.
And I've always just been in awe of that, like being able to fit it into your schedule and having things to show
Exactly.
and all that stuff. So
It's work.
it is. It is, but it's totally, I mean, we've got priorities, and this is definitely a priority.
Yeah.
And we keep saying we're going to go Instagram live,
Yeah, we didn't do
and
that.
we haven't done that yet.
You know what we should do? We should go live at 8 p.m. right after Gigi and Della.
Sure.
8 p.m. our time, because they're done then.
Okay.
Then there's people on the West Coast and people that don't go to bed early
Sure.
can maybe tune in. And not every day, because that's a giant commitment.
it's a little bit hard because in the evening,
That's what she said.
you hope, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult because the evenings are like, it's when my family's home. Like
Yeah.
they've been gone all day.
Yes.
So at the minute Gigi and Adela go on, I'm cooking dinner so we can sit down and eat, and then everybody will go to their respective corners for the evening or whatever. But
Yeah.
I am happy to do that. If the evenings work for people, great. But I think a lot of people are home, and if we wanted to do it in the afternoon someday,
Yes.
that would work as well because everybody's stuck at home.
'Kay.
How's everybody doing? How are you doing stuck at home?
Right.
I feel like we have to reframe it. It's not stuck at home, right? We're at home
Being
for our...
able to stay at
we
home.
are at home for a reason. We're like being rock stars in this, fighting this virus by staying home. And,
I agree.
you know, it really is a big deal, and it's super important.
Let me tell you, I was looking up a shawl name that I had no idea what I knit
What?
that I'm going to show later.
Okay, good. I don't know
I
where you're
had
going to
a
look it up
really-
because you have no
not
Ravelry
a really
projects.
bad day, but
So everybody's
like,
saying safe at home. You're right.
stressful.
Safe at home. You know what? Yes, we're here to spread light, but I'm also here to be real with everybody.
Yeah.
I had a day this week that sucked, and it was my
Yeah.
first day
yeah,
like that in this whole thing. And that's normal. You're going to have that fluctuation.
Yes.
You're going to have days where you feel worse about this situation and your patience is low and you want to be seeing your friends and you want to be doing everything. But you have to push through it, and you have to distract yourself somehow. Do the thing that you love, right? So I put on like a movie that I love. That looks good. I like that too. We are all about keeping
Okay, I
it
have a
real.
funny story. You're right, Tracy, and I don't think we realize the impact emotionally on
Yeah.
us. And so right now, more than ever,
Mm-hmm.
we need to take extra care with ourselves.
We really do.
Yeah. Show yourself some love.
Yeah.
Just be mindful.
You just got to be don't be hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Are you losing like your SHIT with your kids because you've got to be homeschooling them?
Yeah.
Take a break. You're in charge of the life now. You can have 6 recesses a day if you want. You don't just get stuck with 2.
Well, I'm having 6 snacks a day. That's what I know.
Snack times.
Yeah.
And I think that's good for everybody to have their time to do their fun things in between the schoolwork. It's just
And, you
so
know, I
there's
also-
no guidebook.
No. I also see on Instagram everybody, like all these projects people are getting done, like cleaning this cupboard. That not one thing has been gotten done at my house. Do you know, and I don't want to put that extra pressure on myself
You
because this whole
shouldn't.
situation is new territory and we're
You shouldn't.
navigating it, and I don't like cleaning. So,
Yeah. I totally get it. I'm not cleaning closets either. And I'm thinking to myself, but you have the time. What are you doing? You know what? I'm doing my best. And part of doing my best is, a few days a week, I'm knitting sweaters and things so that we can share them here with other people. And I think that's important too.
yes.
Yeah, family that wants me to clean a closet. No.
Forget it.
Nobody cares about me cleaning a
Who's
closet.
over cooking meals?
Me. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm over it. I actually had a moment this week where I completely lost it.
Like I'm not cooking.
I said to my
checked
family,
out.
I tap out.
Yes.
It is the least... Listen, my family, they're great people. They're just normal, like everybody else.
Yeah.
There's very little, oh my God, that was delicious, except for my husband. He's pretty good. He's good. But, there's the pickiness. There's the, the I smell whatever faith. Oh, we're having that. Yes, we are. And I shopped
You know what?
for it. It's from scratch.
You know what,
It
you
is-
little fuckers? You
Totally.
get nothing tomorrow.
You think everybody... I just lost it.
Right?
I just lost
Yes.
it. I spent 3 hours making a meat sauce, a spaghetti bolognese, which is like one of my comfort foods.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to sit down and eat it. And so-and-so doesn't like that.
Yeah.
And so-and-so never says that it was delicious. Even though I know they think it, you need to tell people these things. Once in a while. I don't need to be petted and stroked every time I cook a meal.
I do.
It would be great. If I'm being honest, it would be great. But you know what? Appreciation in any way is nice. So I lost my shit. You know what we had the next night? Canned soup.
Yeah.
And I just said to them, you know what, you guys? Which is fine.
You're
I
right.
love tomato soup and mushroom soup. But let's recognize when someone's doing something nice for you too, right?
Well, especially now, let's be extra mindful of
Yeah.
our neighbor, meaning also your family that's
Yeah.
next to you, people in need in your neighborhood, things like that right now more than ever, we need to be soft and caring and kind and gentle to people.
I just think we all need to take deep breaths. And when you have to go out
do it.
to get your essentials, just be in that frame of mind that you're going out to do a job. You're going out to get your groceries for hopefully most of the week. You shouldn't be at the grocery store every day anymore if that's your way to shop. But we have a lot of great stories being essential workers ourselves in the grocery store, and a lot of nightmare stories.
I knew I would be deemed essential.
You are
Didn't
so
you?
essential.
Like I knew it. Like I knew one day, like I'd never win a pageant. I'd never win a race.
Right.
I knew one day I'd get my crown and it says essential worker.
You know what, Jodi? I feel like that's a project we should have. Essentially.
Right.
And you know what? Not to pat ourselves on the back, because it is literally just doing the job that we do all the time and that our store does all the time.
Yeah.
But there are people that have lost their shit.
Okay,
in
tell
the
me your
grocery
story.
store.
She said, did you hear the lady?
Well,
Okay.
I can't even tell it to the full extent of how bad it was because it was so bad.
Try.
So in the grocery store lineup, there's a lady in front, and the lady we're talking about is behind her. She's second in line. Our grocery store has now put up big plexiglass dividers in an effort to keep our staff as free from germ transference as possible.
Yeah.
They sanitize all day long. They wear gloves. They're doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. But in an effort to keep even more germs at bay, there's this plexiglass thing.
Right.
Which is great. We're basically doing whatever we can do. It changes every single day.
Yes.
This lady that's second in line notices the woman ahead of her using a reusable bag. Is it advisable to use your reusable bags right now? No. There is so much bacteria in those, you guys. As much as we like to save the world by not using plastic bags, they're filthy. When was the last time you washed them?
Yeah.
Put that on your list while you're
So
home.
we're
Wash your
not-
bags. We don't advise it.
They
It
can
is
wrap
not-
their own groceries.
They're allowed to use their own bags if they were going to wrap their own groceries, which this lady in front did. The cashier completely sanitized the area with a bleach solution. And this woman that was behind lost her mind. I can't believe that you guys let this happen in this store. I can't believe. And the cashier called the manager, who happens to be my husband, and she is standing at him and pointing at him and screaming at him. And she's saying things like, "You are endangering the life of my 90-year-old parents by allowing this bag in this store. And I want to report you to who knows who you're going to report." And I mean, it's not that we even disagree with her. I think everybody should be getting plastic bags right now in an effort to be as clean as possible. But I also don't think you should be allowed to treat people that are just doing their job like that. And I'm trying to think, where is she coming from? She's coming from fear for the health of her parents. And I get that.
She's coming from extreme anxiety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she caused, and this is right at the exit of the door. This is right at the end of everybody's till.
Yeah.
You try to usher her to the side so you can have a conversation. It wasn't a conversation. She let nobody else get in a word in edgewise. She just screamed for a few minutes and made a giant scene. And it wasn't productive in any way. But if you have that kind of stress, we all do.
Yeah.
But you are not allowed to just lay that on the lap of the people out in public doing whatever they're doing, whether you're a healthcare worker or you're a grocery store worker or you're whatever you are. Maybe you're a postal worker. You're still going through your days too. We are all responsible to keep our cool. We can lose our mind in other ways, but that is not okay.
Yes, there's a certain way to behave. And listen, we've all lost our shit in circumstances where you step back and go, I can't believe I just behaved like that.
I mean, she came from obviously a lot of anxiety and worry, and I get that. We're all worried. We all have elderly relatives.
Yeah.
We're all worried about the health. But you know what? to be safe, we also deliver groceries. We could be delivering groceries to her parents. She doesn't even need to be coming out.
Yeah.
Our store will be doing that for them. So if you go to your grocery store and you had a good experience, it would be great if you let them know that.
Yeah.
But it's just not okay to go do that and lay that on everybody's lap.
And all the more to just show yourself some love.
Yeah. And I'm sure she felt terrible after. I would have.
Maybe not.
I would have. I said to my husband, I bet you get a phone call tomorrow. He had people come to him and say, is that normal? Are you okay? Mm-hmm. The cashier was shaking.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, no. Like, it was very stressful for a lot of people. And it's just not something anybody else needs right now. Mm-hmm. I just think we need to be good people, and more now than ever. I just think it's really important. I guess when there's stressful situations, these sort of things escalate. It's just shitty being on the other end of it.
Oh my gosh. And you kind of, as bad as that is, I have sympathy for this woman.
I do. I said to my husband, I'm not mad about this situation.
Yeah.
I have great empathy for her because she's worried about her elderly parents.
Yeah. How stressed she must be to react like that in public.
She literally just lost it about this bag. And I don't even disagree with what she had to say. Mm-hmm. I just think there's ways to handle things in the world right now that make a real difference to people.
Right. I agree.
Anyway, that was kind of a bummer story. I apologize, but I just felt really strongly about it. Like it shook my husband too.
It does.
To be like verbally attacked like that. It's not the norm.
No.
We have a great community around us, and that is not the norm.
I agree.
Holy moly.
Okay. I had to go. My last name is Brown, so my month is March to do my registration for my vehicle.
Oh, shoot. Yes. Okay.
So March 31st.
Right.
I knew it. I knew it was coming up. Right. I wasn't rushed. I wasn't going anywhere.
Things have been busy. Okay.
So I head on over to Registrations Are Us because I'm working. I threw on sweats.
They're not open, are they?
Yeah. I put on a hat Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay.
I threw on a hat and my glasses. I haven't touched my hair, nothing.
Right.
So she notices, the woman helping me notices that my driver's license is going to expire in July.
Oh,
She said, would you like to, two birds with one stone, for the next 5 years, you can re-register, whatever.
Yeah,
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
I actually quite like my ID picture. My
the one
driver's
you have,
license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one on my driver's license.
Wow.
And actually my passport. It's
wow.
weird. I don't hate them. I actually think they're
Mine
okay.
looks so bad. It's not even funny.
Okay, so we're all doing it all. And, when I had to get my license, I lost my license I misplaced my license and never found it. So I had to get a new one. And they reissued it with the same picture. So I'm thinking, oh, yeah, for sure I'll do it. Same picture, right? Like I didn't say that, but I'm thinking, oh, good. I really like that one.
You think they give you the option?
Yes.
They used to.
Okay, so like zero makeup. And so my hair is like slept on. Now it's a hat on for the last hour and a half. Right. Could you step over here and remove your hat and glasses? And I just went froze.
Okay, Nick Nolte. It would have been kind of like Nick Nolte.
Yeah, with
Nick Nolte's mugshot.
With I had 4 chins. Let me tell you, that angle is not... Tracie, it is so comical that I didn't ask for a retake.
Right.
Yeah. I looked at the picture and I go...
I remember looking at my driver's license picture and she goes, "What do you, is this okay?" And I was like, "Whatever. It is what it is. Like it's as good as it's gonna get here with your fluorescent lighting." And do you have filters? That's what we should have asked.
I was just gonna say, do you have the eyelash filter? Because I really like that. Maybe a little bronzer filter. I don't know.
Every time I look at my passport, it's like.
But it's a little like this. The angle's like this. My hair's all over.
It's like when your phone accidentally, the camera turns around to you from like way down here.
Wait for it. I will be showing it when I get it in the mail.
Oh my gosh.
But I thought
we should do that. I'll show my passport. It's so bad.
I can't retake this because this is one of those ones that Ellen will show worst driver's license pictures.
Oh, you should probably send it in.
Yeah.
Anyway. You should probably send it in. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
So what else? I haven't been knitting.
I know. You've been injured. You're like, but that's okay. We've got lots of things to share.
I know, but...
I've been knitting a little. Well, Tracie, no, a lot, actually.
I'm stuck at home.
It sucks, Jodi.
And I can't knit.
So what is it that you've been spending your time doing?
Eating. sewing.
I made Rice Krispie squares on the weekend. It lasted 24 hours. A pan.
Yeah.
Well, they're only good when they're fresh. So I did not feel bad going back about
Says Tracie.
3 times a day. No,
For
it's
a
true.
square.
Who wants a dried up Rice Krispie
Yeah.
square?
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm doing.
We should start a hashtag amongst our knitters. Flash us your passport or driver's license photo.
Right.
Everyone needs a laugh, you guys, right now.
Right.
We might start that.
So bad it's hilarious or something like
Right.
that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Or send like a terrible, like some sort of terrible picture that's just going to make us.
I think that's a really good thing because we've been trying to share upbeat things,
Yeah.
which is really fun.
I
Oh my
like
God.
laughing at myself. Like I
Yeah.
love, and so for me to be able to laugh at someone else's hysterical picture, it
Yes.
just makes my day, right?
Yes, and I think when we all do it together, it's that solidarity of
We're all
who
laughing at
doesn't-
you at the same time.
Who doesn't? Actually, we
Yes.
could even do the thing where people just take bad pictures of themselves, like down here with the
Yeah, show us your chins.
right.
Show us your hair. Jordan said, "Mom, you need to wax your chin." I'm like, give me a break.
Don't you have that at home?
Yeah,
That's
yes,
one thing.
do.
I will not end up with a mustache at the end of this because I do have wax, but I will have
Yeah,
other issues.
yeah.
But whatever, it is what it is. Maybe I'm going to be like less high maintenance after the end of this. I feel like it's not really going to end. But what's the deal? Are we never ever?
Georgia, we're podcasting. You're walking very loud down the stairs.
Okay, here's something that I thought was kind of funny. Lately, I have noticed.
Tiptoe, please.
Yeah, we can't see you when you tiptoe like that. So
Georgia.
she's so over us.
I know, isn't she?
So one of the things I thought was funny is I've seen people that do podcasts and now they're stuck at home. They normally have a partner or whatever. They've roped their husbands into doing it for them, which I think is funny.
I love that.
So I said to my kids, and I told them that this morning, I said, so do you guys want to come on our podcast? Jackson's answer was not suitable for public consumption. It was so
Yeah.
bad. And Georgia said, as much as your knitters would like that, no.
Georgia.
So she's not sunshine and roses. She's got her.
Georgia, I'm not talking to you now.
She's
today,
got
for the rest
sass as well, but I just think that's funny.
of the day. Okay.
I feel like these guys are like, what? Why are you putting me on YouTube?
Do you see how crooked our camera is?
Yeah, it's really bad. I
Hey,
feel like
you-
I'm going down the boat.
Do you know what the thing is, you guys? When
But
you're
isn't
trying,
there like a screw that we can tighten back there to make things stay?
there, it's a little bit better.
Whatever.
We're totally. The trouble is the angle from the iPad camera to the angle that the YouTube camera does is very different.
Oh.
It looked really good when I was on. Anyway, I give up. Should we talk about knitting?
YouTube, we need filters. Recorded filters. Did you see that thing? You sent that thing where the lady on Zoom turned herself into a potato in a
That
business
made my
meeting?
day. And she couldn't figure out how to change it back.
That would be me.
I love that.
I'm still trying to figure this Zoom thing out. Like how to leave a meeting, join a meeting. I tried to join one last night and it was really great, but like the families,
Whose meeting were you joining?
gong show around me. So I think, well, I've got headphones in. So, well, no, the microphone's on the laptop. So everybody can hear. It was like, I should have hit mute on my
You should have
end.
got her laid in your bed.
Yes, I should have. But I thought, oh, I'll just turn it on and cook dinner, which
have-
I'm over now.
We have a Zoom meeting with our boyfriends today.
We do.
From Montreal.
do.
I needed to look a little.
Zoom is a nightmare for a large group. What?
Well, large meaning what? More than 10? Because we're going to be 5.
We got a thing, so we can have 100 people in a room if we want at one point. I thought that might be fun to put out a thing where we can even have allow 30 people.
That's a lot.
But whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I know none of this stuff.
I don't know 30 people good enough to do a Zoom. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I feel like I would get together. My social life, your social life could be busier than ever. Being able to, everybody's at home. So, and you could do it just over online if you wanted to see people.
Okay, so, but the thing is, and I've said this before, I don't like socializing with people.
I know.
Like, as much, you know that.
I do know that.
As much as I love.
For a long time, I said, I'm going for coffee. And you're like, eh.
For
And
years.
Didn't join.
Years.
And so we don't do a lot of that stuff.
But I'm missing our Friday coffee with our friend
so much,
Amber.
so
oh my
much.
God. It's like.
We did it over Zoom last week. Not the same.
No, you know what I did?
But it's
Clean my
good.
cat litter box while we did it because I wasn't knitting.
Yeah, we all saw your butt for half of the meeting. It was actually pretty funny. But
Anyway,
it is a great way for people to like FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah.
If you are feeling isolated and alone,
Yeah.
you can totally see some people and interact, right? Have a little visit.
yes.
It is a good way to do it.
Yes.
That's not a newsflash, but I'm sure if you think you haven't tried it yet, it's really quite simple to use and you should do it.
It is simple to use. And that way you get a little face to face.
Yeah,
Get out
it
for
is.
a little walk.
It
I
is.
don't know.
I think sometimes, I mean, I don't want to do it for hours, but even just a 30-minute visit, like have a cup of coffee or knit or whatever would be fun.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And once you get there, you would like it too. But I know what you're saying. We both just sort of sit at home and do our thing.
Oh, I think we nailed it. 25 minutes in, we adjusted the camera.
Should we do some knitting?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have an FO? What are you wearing? Just so people
Oh,
know.
yeah. So I am wearing one of my favorite things I've ever knit. It's the super simple summer sweater by Joji Locatelli, which is like the perfect comfort pattern. If you're looking for one of those really, really easy, don't have to think about much, and it goes really fast. It's a worsted weight pattern. I have it's not really a hole, but like a loose stitch. I knit this last summer, and I just used 2 colors of Sweet Georgia's DK. Can we all see that?
Wow.
I love it.
The
It's like a
colors.
sweatshirt. It's one of my favorite things I've ever knit. These 2 colors.
Are you wearing jeans? No, black
I'm
leggings.
wearing navy
Yeah.
like pants, but it goes really well with jeans or whatever. I wear it all the time. It's not super heavy. It's light.
I love it so much.
Thanks.
Okay, what I'm wearing is my Autumn League pullover.
Jodi, I love this so much.
And, oh, you guys.
It's perfection. It could be a yarn shop sample.
And it's
so good.
It's a little bit of a dropped arm, which I love so much.
Because it's raglan.
It's raglan, and it has this cute little detail of, a sweatshirt when it's stitched over
totally
top.
want to knit that.
And I stopped at elbow length.
I love it.
Just so I can throw something on like a spring day kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm not going to wear it through the summer, I don't think.
Well,
But
it is still -20 here.
you guys.
No kidding. We got inches
Yeah.
of snow the other day.
Yeah.
I just don't even know what to say about that.
Right?
It is April. People are posting pictures of little crocuses popping up, and we're shoveling. The world is covered in ice.
Minus
and it's
20 something last
-20
night.
degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it was
okay, so
awful.
this is so beautiful and looks so good on you,
This
Jodi.
is knit in Sweet Fiber Shipwreck. This was gifted to me by Tracie for my birthday last year.
So it's DK.
It's DK. Was the pattern DK?
No.
Yes.
I think the pattern's worse.
No, it's a DK
Oh, no, you
pattern.
went
and then
the
I
other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you guys, I'm actually thinking. So for you and Amber, your love note is like, how many love notes can I knit and how
Right.
many colors?
Right.
For me, because I haven't knit the love note yet,
Right.
this is my love note
Okay.
because the shape is perfect.
But that's my favorite thing, Jode, is a sweatshirty styled sweater, like very basic.
Yes. I feel
and
like
now that
you should knit this.
I think I should too.
Tracie, I can't even tell
I
you.
super love the little cable detail there, and it's just a simple thing, but it just adds a little something.
And it was really interesting the way you just knit back and forth to to knit this before then you started to knit in the round.
Really?
It was very cool.
You knit me one for Christmas, and I just wore it again the other day.
It's
I
too
love
big, but whatever.
Jodi. It is so cozy. I wear it all the time. I definitely want to knit, and you know what? I have some yarn to show, and maybe it's going to grow up to be an Autumn League pullover.
Tracie, I can't even tell you how. And actually,
It's perfect for it.
There's
Actually,
a few things. It's knit in the round to here. No, it's not. Yes. It's knit in the round and then back and forth, and then you're supposed to seam this all the way down when you're done.
I don't even get that.
Right?
I don't understand why that would be like that.
So I just knit the round. I said, no way am I doing that.
So
Easy to look at it and go, oh no, I'm just going to continue to work in the round.
right.
Right?
That's a very okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've never seen a pattern like that, but if you're right, once you're joined, you can just knit it to the length you like.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm super duper
Love
tempted.
it.
Super tempted.
Love it.
That blue's beautiful on you.
What else are you knitting?
I actually don't have FOs because we're doing this every week.
Okay, show us what
I
you're
had a
knitting
sweater
then.
last week. I don't have FOs.
What, you don't have another sweater this week?
I know, right? I mean, I honestly, well, I'll show you the sweater I am working on. and loving. But I didn't work on it a ton this week because I was working on something else. So I'm still chugging along. And honestly, I think I'm not going to do anything else this afternoon, but continue to knit this. This is the, what's it called? City Limits. It's the Tanis Fiber Arts new pattern. It was free for a week.
It's not anymore.
I hope everybody downloaded it. It's a really, really great pattern. I loved knitting it. Continue to love knitting it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it with fingering weight held double, fingering weight yarns held double. It's a worsted weight pattern. You could just knit it in worsted weight yarn if you want. But I really love the fade look. Stop it, right? I love.
Do we have the same color?
Yes. The color I'm working on right now is Shipwreck. So
oh my gosh.
That's
so beautiful.
when I started this, it was I grabbed stash yarn. So it's actually a fantastic stash buster. You could do whatever you could do mini skeins all the way. You could just hold whatever you want together. I am loving it's stripy, but it's marled. So like you hold your color. It's really great. So you're holding 2 strands together every time, but you drop a color and add a color as you go. So I have split for the sleeves.
Oh yeah, you have.
Right here. So I've got a couple of inches already. And this, when you're knitting it, you're knitting the whole sweater in knit stitches. And you've got a couple of purls. But when you turn it around, it's a reversible sweater. I'm going to wear it like this.
Can you show me the other side, please?
Yeah. So the couple of pearls I do, they end up being a really cool knit stitch row. Like there's 2 pearls here and here on the right side or on the other side. I don't think there's really a right side. And you know what? I think I cannot find where I did my short rows. They're that invisible. It was a German short rows. And I thought to myself, well, of course you can find them. Of course. I cannot.
Tracie.
Jodi, you try and find them. That's the front, so they're not there, but they're somewhere in that gray.
Okay.
So it, to me, is completely reversible.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so here's the side that I'm knitting.
So for me, I know I wouldn't wear it reverse stockinette out.
You don't?
No.
Okay. I find that, okay, I love it.
Do you find that weird?
Not weird, but I just love it so much the other way.
I don't know.
I like it a lot like this. This is really cute too. This is
love that.
Okay, well this is the stockinette side. I mean, it's beautiful both ways.
It really is beautiful both ways.
You get, so those purl stitches are going to look like this on this side, the stockinette side.
Right.
The reverse stockinette, you get the little, and if you look in the pattern picture, Tanis is wearing it with the reverse stockinette. So you do see that channel of these knit stitches kind of going down. It's a very well written pattern. And once you're sort of past the short rows and you're just now striping things and you finish your increases, it's just like a stockinette tube.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So
it's very, 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 now it's almost mindless. But it's fun because I knit maybe 3 inches of one color, and every 3 inches I get to change my colors because of the way I'm choosing to knit it.
So can you sign into the Grocery Girls account or tell me? Because we need a moderator.
Oh.
Are you signed into YouTube on the Grocery Girls account on your iPad?
Just.
Okay, so Tracie's going to do this for me because I don't have a second account on my phone.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so also.
Oh, it's asking me to like verify it. I'm just going to do it on mine.
Okay, perfect. I meant to do that last week.
I'll just do it on mine.
Okay. Okay, so also I'm wearing, okay, Shipwreck is
Grocery Girls Knitter live. I got a notification.
What? Shipwreck is the color of the day.
Well, it's
right?
dreamy. It's so dreamy.
It is so dreamy. So, and it's funny you see them on the different bases. This is a little more tonal.
It is so dreamy.
Ooh, that's us.
So I knit. This is my shawl, the Stormy Seas shawl, and it's knit with worsted, 3 colors, and it's an asymmetrical
Jodi, it's
shawl.
so, talk about a great
Oh my
instant knit.
gosh, I love it so much. You know what my very favorite part is? I got to do another shawl with an applied border. This is an applied border going the other direction.
That's beautiful, Jodi.
So this whole shawl, and it's beautiful in DK as well. It's knit back and forth like this, and then the applied border is like this, so you're binding
I
off
love it so much.
kind of one stitch as you go.
And you knit me one of these. So
Yeah.
I have not knit this yet.
Yeah.
I should knit one.
I loved it so much.
I
Because-
love that color palette too. That's so you. That color palette right there is like.
I love the simple way it wears.
Do you know-
I love what?
Sorry, now you ask me to do this thing with the moderator. How do you do that?
Can you click on somebody?
I don't know.
Well, just click on this. Oh yeah, block. Can someone remind us how to assign a moderator?
She almost blocked somebody that was not causing problems. Anyway, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so
Sorry about that.
here, I'll keep your iPad over here because I'll watch for a thing.
Okay. LMAO a quickie. Oh, alrighty. And that's why we're looking for moderators.
Right.
Oh, somebody just said I'll moderate. Oh, Vincent said he would moderate.
Okay, Vincent, how do I make you moderator?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Sorry, you guys. I never even tried to figure it out.
I can. Oh, Evan too. We have all these. My milkshake brings up.
Can I just say hello, everybody? Okay, so maybe I'm screwing something up. I don't want to interrupt. This is so boring for people to watch.
I know. Okay, so can we talk about something else you're knitting? Want me to talk about my next shawl while you're doing this?
Yes.
Last time it was so easy. I just hit add moderator.
I wish I could tell you.
Okay, so my next shawl. Okay, this is deep dive, and I'm so glad I did because
I love
it so
this.
much.
Okay,
You have
I'm
to
just
sign
gonna
a
put the-
moderator though.
You do?
Yes, because it's all the
Shitballs.
weirdos.
What does this mean? Captions.
I'm gonna-
Stats for nerds. Pass.
I'm gonna Google how to assign a moderator.
Okay, well maybe I'm not on the right channel. No, but I only have... Is this me? I don't know. You guys, I don't pay any attention to that stuff. Maybe
Click
we
the
should...
3 dots next to the chat text box.
Okay.
Enter a username
Click the 3 dots. That's not this.
right here. Oh, are you on Grocery Girls?
Chat publicly as Tracie Miller.
Yeah, because you're Tracie Miller's on Grocery Girls. No, you're Tracie Miller. Go back.
That's me.
Go hit Tracie Miller.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Switch account,
Okay.
and you have to sign into the Grocery Girls
That
one.
is the one. Oh,
There
this
it is.
one?
Yes. So now,
Well, now this should be
okay,
easy. It should
now
work.
it's super easy.
Okay.
Okay, so this I knit, you guys, probably in year 1, if I'm remembering it right.
Yes, Jody, that was such an
Right?
early project.
Vincent, do another
Just a sec.
post so we can see your name.
I will find Vincent.
Okay. So this is Susan B. Anderson's Yowza Way It Shawl, number 4.
And you love, and I mean, so fun to knit.
Yes.
That's because there's so many of them.
Right. So, oh, you guys, this, I love it so much. This is,
There's Vincent.
Don't
Hi,
tell me.
Vincent.
oh, Miss Babs.
Add moderator. Woo! Success.
He's now a moderator forever until we undo that.
Thank you, Vincent.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did it work?
he did. I think it did. I used a Yowza skein, which is one of those really big,
Message deleted. Vincent's on it.
oversized skeins, and it's a heavy DK, light worsted.
I love that stuff,
And-
that yarn.
It's actually, you guys, it's a garter stitch shawl, back and forth, back and forth. You weigh your yarn at the beginning, and at some point, Susan tells you, okay, stop, time to do the border so you don't run out of yarn. It's a weigh it shawl because you're not
Like
counting
knit
rows.
until your yarn weighs X number of grams. So
And it's a very asymmetrical shawl.
Long and skinny, so it wraps so well.
An applied border.
Oh my God, I love that.
Right?
Talk about relaxing knitting.
Yeah.
And what was I just going to say? I mean, you could do this with, you could mix and match it. You could make it stripy.
You guys, I love this one
So
much.
I hope everybody, I mean, if you've thought to yourself, do I really need a little scale for my knitting?
You do.
I think so. 100%. They're not very expensive. You can get them on Amazon for like, I don't know, $6 or $7.
Yeah.
I got ours when we got ours originally just at Lee Valley Tools.
I got London Drugs sells kitchen
If you
scales.
see, well, kitchen scales, yeah, but there's ones that fit in your notions bag.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So it's just super, super handy to weigh your yarn. Like, you know, if you're knitting a big shawl and you do a row and you think, do I have enough for how many more rows, right? Like, when am I going to run out of yarn?
Yeah.
It comes in super handy, especially for stripy things like that. I love it.
Well, we know I don't have a Weight Watcher scale.
Well,
I mean, that's what
I mean, I have a kitchen scale, but it doesn't really do anything.
I use my big kitchen scale for shipping, but
Yeah.
I do also have a small one that you gifted me. It's one of those things you don't use a lot,
Yeah.
but you need a scale at some point and you're going like,
Yeah.
there's no other substitution.
Right. You need some kind of ability to weigh your yarn.
Yeah.
And if you don't have one, you might as well just get the mini one
Yeah.
that fits in your notions bag.
Yeah.
They only go up to maybe 115 grams or something like that. So it's not for weighing giant skeins of yarn. But if
Yeah.
you get the kitchen scale, you can weigh anything.
Right.
Right. Like, how much do 6 Oreos weigh?
Right.
No problem.
Now, if I eat one, how much do 5 Oreos weigh?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, those are two little deep stash.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. So with my city limits, I forgot to say all of my yarns so far are sweet fiber, just for single ply.
This color is beautiful.
It's really nice. That one I'm going to run out of. I need to use a little bit of that in my sleeves. I will probably use every bit of that one.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Because that was your biggest first color, right? With your
It was.
expanding yoke.
Yeah. So I was
Okay.
using it in
Oh, yeah.
this stripe, this
So the
stripe,
mo-
and
the-
this little bit here.
Yes.
So I've just got to finish a couple of inches on each sleeve using that yarn.
Well, and to be honest, if you finish a little early and go to the next because you have to, no
Yeah.
one's going to notice.
No. And here's where I'm going to weigh this yarn, and then I'm going to divide it into 2.
And just knit till it's gone.
And I will just put one on one sleeve and one
Yeah.
on the other and just knit till either I hit 2 inches or till it's gone.
Yeah.
So little scales are pretty handy.
Yeah.
And my one yarn that is not sweet fiber is by Yakagani Yarns, and it's her yak.
God, that's gorgeous.
It's called Totally Teal.
Oh,
So I'm excited. Next week, this sweater should look very different.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really
Oh.
a fun pattern, and it's...
I love it.
Don't feel
so
bad if you missed out on the
much.
free part of it. It's worth every penny. It's a really great pattern.
Okay, so now I'm going to get back to this. Okay, so my next deep stash.
Yeah?
You guys. This was
And
fun.
we're doing this because you are too injured to knit.
Because, yeah, my arthritis is so bad in my
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh, you guys. Lisa Much will forever have my heart with her shawls.
She's awesome.
We got to highlight her a little more often because
Yeah.
you kind of go, right? You go in like waves. Like,
Yes.
this is my Lisa. 2 years ago was my Lisa phase.
Yes.
Right? And now.
Well, and you knit and knit and knit so many of her patterns.
Right, and
we are reposting them all the time in our stories.
Right. And to be honest, I haven't been knitting many wraps or shawls or things
Right.
like that. I've
Right.
gone on to sweaters.
I feel like crazy. All I want to do is cast on all the sweaters.
So this is MAIM, M-A-I-M,
So pretty.
by Lisa Much.
So pretty. Look at you all knowing what you knit. Who are you?
I had to look it up.
Who are you?
Right.
And somebody said, do you think Jodi will ever make Ravelry pages?
No.
You can bet the farm that will never happen.
Yeah.
That is 1,000%.
If I've done it, I've lost my shit.
Right.
Yeah, like really.
That's like me putting stash in Ravelry. Why would I
Right.
spend that time when I could be knitting?
Right.
I sorry, can't.
Okay, so this yarn, who was the yarn dyer localish that stopped dyeing? I bought it the first year.
Jess.
Jess.
And she changed the name.
Yes. Jimmy the model's here.
Jimmy! We're not supposed to be watching comments yet, but hey, Jimmy.
Speaking of virtual boyfriends. Sorry. Okay.
Where's the hose? Psh.
Yeah, right. What is her? Okay, so she's not dyeing anymore. So,
Yes,
so
I feel bad, but you
was
can't
her-
actually get it.
But this is like a beachy kind of watery colorway that I fell in
so
love with.
beautiful.
This is a worsted weight pattern. It's garter stitch, but then look, you drop stitches, you guys, and let them unwind.
Lisa has so many heavier weight patterns, like
know-
bulky.
Yeah.
And she has cowls and ebooks and hats and even socks. Like she's got a million. She's a Canadian designer, and her yarn company is Northbound Knitting.
Yes. Oh,
Beautiful yarn.
she's the whole package with designing.
So
and
she's often
dyeing.
giving away patterns and having a discount on yarn. So you can get like a free pattern and 25% off the kit to make it. So,
Yeah.
and again,
Yeah.
Canadian dollars. So Americans, you're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
So this is another one of those. Oh my God! I have to pull it out and wear it again.
It's
Crescent shape.
first, yeah, you would do everything the same with this again. Even today, when you change as a knitter, you think, oh, maybe
No.
I wouldn't change that color. Maybe I wouldn't choose the pattern. This is a do-over. You would do this one exactly the same.
I love it so much.
It is beautiful. I love a crescent shawl.
I
Don't you
love it.
love a crescent
Yeah.
shawl?
She's my jam when it comes to
I
wraps.
love it.
She's
love
kind of edgy. It's kind of not rugged. It's chunky.
It's not yeah.
It's not fussy. There's
Yeah.
no lace.
Yeah.
It's drop stitches.
Yeah.
It's big yarn overs.
I totally agree.
Yeah. So I love it so much.
And look at that. It totally matches. You look great.
Oh, I love it.
What else do we have going on? Oh, I have yarn to show. Do you have like things to show that you bought?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
My next things are yarn.
Okay. I have one more project, and then that is
Me too. One
it.
more project.
Do you?
This.
Okay.
I haven't seen this.
I've been working mostly on a shawl this week. I put this down, and now it's...
It's so big.
That's what she said.
Tracie, it's beautiful.
It's going to be 2 skein shawl, so I'm almost done, actually. I'm almost onto the last section.
Oh, it's
Oh, that's the back. There's tails. There we go. So
Ooh,
it's
it's
very
very
simple. It's very simple and stripy.
Who's the designer?
I am loving knitting it. Oh, that would be me.
Do you know what, Tracie, that I find? I mean, I love looking at visually beautiful shawls and the lace and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, these beautiful patterns where there's little bit of interest with the yarn overs, the gorgeous striping to show off yarn, it's beautiful.
Well, here's the thing. With a pattern that's just garter stitch or stockinette or whatever, there's no pressure to make sure you have the right number of stitches.
Yes.
If you're off by 1 or 2 stitches, it doesn't screw up a lace pattern. It's pretty relaxing. I'm finding this
I love it so much.
relaxing to knit. I had knit these stripes a while ago, and then I had a lace panel all planned out, and then I was going to end it with a few more stripes. I just can't with that. My brain is not allowing me to knit complicated things right now.
I agree.
Like, I am preoccupied. I don't sleep well. So garter stitch for me, and just a simple little, eyelet here and there.
Do you know what you're doing
but
with the border?
striping, I love. Yes, I do know what I'm doing. So I'm really excited. This is how much yarn I have left. Again, I've been weighing it. So the scales.
Is the gray all gone?
The gray, there's the tiniest nugget. Actually, I've got a little bit, but I don't want to cut it too close because I don't want people to be unable to finish. But it will be a 2 skein shawl, and I'm having so much fun. It's the yarn I love so much. I can't even tell you how much I love it. It's Moondrake yarns. So Rochelle, but it's a new base that you're seeing popping up places. It's 90% superwash merino, 10% linen. Doesn't it feel nice?
Yeah.
It's really soft. And it gives you kind of a heathered look because the linen just doesn't take the dye like merino does.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of like nubby texture from the linen spinning differently than the merino.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm really excited to block it.
Oh, and blocking is magic.
I love blocking.
I love blocking so much.
So it's very simple and easy, and it has to be written up, and it has to be test knit by some knitters if anybody's willing to, and that's it.
What do you mean willing to? You have to bat them off with a bat.
No, but
So this is the yarn.
Yeah, and it'll be 2 skeins. One, but you could also, as I'm knitting it, I'm thinking, How fun would it be to do a mini skein version of this?
Yes.
Where all these V's are a different color.
Yeah.
And the
Scrappy.
stripes are a different color. I think it would be
Scrappy.
I
Gorgeous.
think it would be
Stash Buster.
total stash buster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Gigi, get ready. I'm gonna
That's
show
it.
I'm gonna show
That's
my
it.
poncho.
Poncho love.
Poncho man.
I think we're all gonna need ponchos at the end of this.
Right? Okay, so
Jodi.
so I've knit this much in the week.
Okay.
It's not a lot.
That's steady though. I mean,
yeah. Okay, look.
Love.
Yay!
So
I love
much.
it so much. So I'm very close to halfway. I am going to finish this orange stripe, which is going to be this full 18 rows.
Yep.
And then this is my next stripe after is this again? This stripe is going to be my middle section.
So then you start reversing everything back to the beginning.
It'll be one
again?
more section. Finish this orange. One more section of oatmeal.
Gigi approves.
Thank you, Gigi.
So then you'll just mirror it, is what I meant, like going backwards. You're going to mirror
Yes.
the design so it ends up repeating back all the way to the end.
But like, look at this.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
So
I love it.
The pattern's Orange Love Poncho on Ravelry. And there's an amazing knit along happening in the Gigi Made It group right now.
Gigi got our package. Did you see last night?
No,
I didn't either.
Feed my family.
I had
That's
to go back
over.
and watch it after, but Gigi, I got mail.
Oh, I love the song.
Gigi got her mail. We had sent some Grocery Girls things, some Mrs. Brown's Bags things. So we're join her Cal because you can win prizes.
She's had amazing prizes.
Adela
waiting.
has sent yarn.
Yes.
People have sent it's amazing.
Lots of great sponsors.
So I'm loving this. I won't enter it.
Jodi, it's so pretty.
I'm just knitting along because it's fun. At this point, I don't know if I'm gonna.
Maybe I think you should make a Ravelry page.
Yeah.
It takes 5 minutes.
And what do you put on it?
I just put one picture.
Yeah.
And the yarn. You don't have to spend more than 5 minutes.
And you just link a pattern?
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
We'll do it together one day, and I'll show you how easy it is.
Right now, while I'm not knitting.
Do you know why it's awesome to do that?
Why?
Because then if somebody's thinking, I want to knit that poncho, but what does it look like? Yours will be in there as an option for stash busting.
Right.
Right? Because the pattern's not written anything, like your stripey version is different than the way it's written.
Right.
So I think it's really fun. I know now when I knit anything, I go straight to the projects on Ravelry to see what would that sweater look like on me? What does it look like in this color?
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think it's nice if you want to. But yes, were you just going to say that you should do your Ravelry page now?
Well, I'm not knitting.
Yeah.
These colors are kind of outside my box.
They are. But don't you think... I can't even get over how cool they look together, Jodi. It's so beautiful.
And I kind of have a uniform. It's like black leggings, a black t-shirt, jeans, and white t-shirts.
Right.
Like, I say uniform. I don't wear that every day, but most days that's what I'm wearing.
Right.
So that's why I thought it'd be fun to throw this on with jeans and a t-shirt.
I couldn't agree more.
Right?
And a poncho's super easy to wear. It's also not, even though it's worsted weight, the weight of it isn't going to be like, you won't be dying of heat.
I've got to make
because it's
sure.
open all the way underneath.
I agree, right? It's not like completely closing
right.
you in.
And it's easy to take off and put back on if you're... I actually think a poncho is probably the perfect thing to wear when we are allowed to travel again, to go back on airplanes. Like, you know how you're just chilly and you want to wrap? A poncho would be the perfect thing.
Yeah. And I got to make sure it's long enough to hide the muffin top.
Well, there's that too. There's also blocking.
There's also Spanx. But that's for another show. Yeah, I love it. So that's my...
Oh my gosh. But the pattern is on Ravelry, and you can, there's so many people knitting it right now.
And the great thing about this is it's one of those back and forth. Like, it's, for me, because I'm not doing, it's back and forth.
Yes.
Knitting, purling.
Right. And you don't have to worry about fit. So even if you are one of those people that don't like to worry about gauge or whatever.
Or you may be gaining some corona weight.
It's not the biggest deal with a poncho. Right. The fit is not really... And again, it's super adjustable. If you're a really tall person and you want more fabric, knit a few more inches. Like that's just, it's that simple. If you're very, petite and you want it not quite as big, take out a few inches.
Yeah. So now I have my quit smoking weight to take off, and now I'll have to be facing my
I'm still working on my
weight.
baby weight, and my kids are in their 20s. So there you go.
Oh, we have to love ourselves. Oh my gosh.
Does this poncho have pockets?
Jimmy, that's really personal.
That is, we could make a secret pocket on the inside.
I could make a pocket.
Right?
My quit smoking gear date is coming up on the 6th.
Of April?
Yes.
Gigantic big deal.
That means it, oh God, I want to just smoke so bad right now.
Did you really?
Well,
stress-wise?
Yeah. It's like, because I loved it so much. And I think about it every day still. But right now, I would never start again.
Right.
Never start again.
Right.
But it's like, oh, I love it. Anyway, let's move on.
That's so funny.
I do. Like people will understand that have smoked and quit. It's just like, oh, that's so great. Okay.
Actually, I hear a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
That they loved it so much they miss it every day.
Yeah, and it was been so hard. I mean, it's not the first time I quit, but it's like I can't keep doing it again.
I feel like if our parents could quit,
that was kind of like if my dad at 70, who smoked since he was probably 15.
Cold turkey.
Well, he did go on that.
Mom went cold turkey.
Yes, Dad went on for 1 month, 2 weeks of that Champix.
Right.
And then just stopped.
I know. Do you remember when Mom, when she was doing that, she bought about $300 worth of coloring books? I mean, I don't know what it is, but a stack. And like all the crafty pencils and all the...
I actually think that was a major thing that helped get her through.
Keeping your hands busy.
Yes.
Yes, I totally agree. If only she were a knitter.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, too funny.
Okay, should we sew some yarn?
We should. How about we do a giveaway?
Let's give away.
Let's
What
give
are we
some
gonna
fun
give away?
things away.
Are we going to pick a winner?
Yeah, we need to pick a winner. I hope we...
I'm drinking Pepsi at 11 a.m.
Gross. I'm on my second coffee.
Are you?
Which I never have a second coffee. Okay, so remind everybody what we're giving away.
This navy blue and this amazing ivory.
It's tar. It's actually charcoal. It's a blue leaning gray, dark gray.
Oh, to me
it's
that's
charcoal.
very navy.
You
No?
think? They actually have a navy color called Suit, but
Yeah.
it is a bluey gray
Yeah.
for sure. But it's definitely dark charcoal gray. So Shibui knits. Awesome Shibui.
Oh my God, I love it so
It is
much.
really a cool, talking about ponchos and summer and wanting to like hide the muffin top.
This would do it.
This is perfect. But they launched a new yarn this spring, which is amazing. It is a 70% linen,
You guys,
30% silk. That's a lot of, like, that's
Yeah.
the drape, right? You
Yeah.
can tell already that this is going to make an amazing, and it doesn't feel crunchy like linen.
No.
It's still just a really beautiful.
Because linen can be very stiff.
Which is.
But this is not. This is not that stiff.
It's not. And it hasn't even been washed yet. I think this would be really beautiful to knit with, but even to wear. I think
lace weight.
the garment.
I think
no.
we talked about this.
No, I don't think so. I think it's more like a fingering weight. It is 50 grams and 227 meters. So that's like DK?
No.
No, it is a little bit of a light fingering. So 100 grams would be 450 meters. That's like fingering weight yarn. Lots of sock yarn is that same.
Okay. God, it looks
So
thin.
fingering-
But it must bloom, right?
No, I don't know that this kind of yarn blooms.
Oh.
Silk and linen? It's
I don't
mostly
know.
linen.
I've never knit with it.
I love it. Let me tell you, bless you. I love my summer things that I have knit in linen.
Linen is heavier than wool,
Oh, linens. Yes, oh, for sure.
right?
Yeah. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
Anyway, if you really want to know all the details,
Go to the Shibuya website. 'Cause clearly
Shibui's
we
got
don't-
all the
Because we
info.
don't do our homework here thoroughly. So
Well, I'm just telling you how it feels.
we like to half-ass it here at the Grocery Girls podcast.
It does feel amazing though. If it was crunchy, I would tell you. And I feel like things are even better once you wash them. This does not have that crunch factor of other linens that I have felt.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I would never fib. I'm going to tell you guys the real deal.
Yeah, if we don't like it, we won't show it. 'Cause
Oh,
we're not-
darn. Okay, the point of this is we want a winner.
Hang on.
Why are we going on about this again? So Shibui was incredibly generous and sent the whole kit, and we love giving stuff away.
Yeah.
So let's do that. There were so many people. There was over 1,000 people by the weekend that had already put in to win this.
You guys,
So
that's so exciting.
There's almost 1,500 names in here.
Should we do the random generator?
Yes.
Should I do it out of my head?
Sure. Sometimes I do it like that with. So pick a number between 2 and 1,448. Okay, how about the first number we see that pop up on the screen?
Okay, somebody, 1,148 and 2.
Between 2 and 1,448. Oh, they could look on the thing and pick their own number.
Well, no, because it'll be quick. It'll be quick.
Maybe I should.
Our viewers aren't cheaters.
I don't know.
They may be slackers.
If it's
They may
your
be-
name that pops up. What was the 13? Was that the first number?
Good Lord, you guys. 67.
67 from Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky. And thank you for not making me go through a million pages. I know that that's on page 3.
Yeah.
So, is this
Jimmy,
you, Becky?
that's too big.
Okay, this lady's also born in July. No, she's a Raveler in July. I thought it was going to be her birthday. So she doesn't have her name on there, but her name is Tiger K, and she's from New York. And
Is it the Tiger King?
don't even get me started on the Tiger King. So we were talking about comfort foods. That was our
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
What do you go to with this sort of stress stuff? She says potato chips, popcorn, and nuts are good for noshing when nervous. Thank you for brightening up the week with your podcasts, and thank you for delivering food to the seniors in your town. Aww.
Thank you.
So that is super cool. Doing a little screenshot so that I don't forget who won. But that is our winner right there.
Tiger K.
Whoop whoop. So we're sending a package to New York. How exciting is that?
Oh, because poor New York.
Oh my gosh, New York.
I mean, there are so many people, but we were thinking of you.
There was, I wonder if I can find it. There was an amazing message that somebody sent us that just said she is a New York nurse. And she said, at this point, I just want to reach out and thank the people. Show some gratitude to things that make me happy right now. And so she sent a note saying, thank you for doing videos.
To
and
us?
Yes.
Oh.
So I can only imagine what the healthcare workers are going through because talk about the real front line. And there's just that terrible,
Wow.
Surge on the healthcare system right in New York. So
And these people who are donating these campers and RVs for frontline workers so because they can't go home to their families. We can talk about our day-to-day stress and not wanting to cook for our families. It is nothing.
oh, come on, not even close.
Right? And we tease and we joke about
Yeah.
that, but
Not
that's
even,
real.
Not even close.
Okay, so
big love to all the healthcare workers, whatever you may be doing for keeping everybody healthy and safe.
Yeah.
What else is going on, Jade?
I knit.
What is? Oh,
I started knitting this hat.
oh my gosh, I love
This
it.
hat.
The Magpie Darling hat.
The Magpie
oh my
Darling
gosh,
hat.
I love it so much.
Full disclosure, I kept the kit. I didn't buy
Well,
this. She sent it.
with love. She said, do
with
whatever
love.
you want to do
But
with
I
it.
thought we could exchange this one and give this one away.
Sure.
Right? Because I
Yes.
bought this. Or did she give this to me? No, I bought it, I think. I did. I bought this one. And so I really...
Ultimately, it's just a fun gift to have. So we still have a prize.
Yes.
This is Amanda Kafka, who is the crafty jackalope, and this whole magpie craze with all the super glitter and then the cashmere and wool yarns are her baby. She's
Yeah.
awesome.
And so I started... I guess this is the other thing I just knit very little bit on.
That color yarn.
Right?
The gray and the gold, that grayish blue. It's really a blue.
It really is.
It's a bluey,
Yeah.
tealy. Boy, is that ever soft yarn too.
Isn't it?
Doesn't that feel nice?
Yeah.
And this one's wool, not... Because she has other
This one's
kits, right?
cashmere.
That one's cashmere. This one's wool addicts. And I think it's 100%. It's really cool. It's a chainette construction.
Which I love a chainette. I mean, I've used it before in a hat, and I love a chainette.
92% virgin wool. Can you see that that's not really plied, that it's chain?
Yeah, let me show it really.
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly. There's
Don't look at my nails.
There's,
oh my God.
You know what? It's COVID, Manny. Who cares? We're all rocking it.
So bad.
I mean, I've never cared about my nails, so that's why I would go and get a gel manicure and forget about it for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the way it is.
Okay.
But don't you think this is so beautiful?
Yes.
Very soft.
So, I mean, I don't know when it will be done. It might be a purse knitting because it's easy just rounding around now.
It never fails to blow my mind. I would not normally choose to knit with this yarn, but the combination
It's awful on its own.
of stockinette
And the wool.
and a contrast sequin.
I mean, this is just...
I actually started mine the
Brilliant.
other day to do fingerless mitts with the kit that I have,
Oh.
but I pulled it out
Why?
because I really just want the hat. I want a hat.
I know.
Yeah, I want the hat.
Didn't you knit this hat?
Yes, I did.
This is the exact
oh my
kit I wanted.
gosh. No, mine's blue, Jodi.
I thought yours was white.
Yeah, you're right. No, my kit is white.
Yeah.
It is white.
Because I copied
I put a
you.
blue pom-pom on it.
Yes.
It's awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong. And Amanda's got so many color combinations.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Jode, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so that was something else I
love
was
it.
working on.
Okay, so something that I just noticed
What?
yesterday or this morning, there's a free pattern. This is actually a beautiful pattern. It was part of the knit vent with Helen Stewart's beautiful knit vent collection at Christmas time. It's called the Habitation Throw. And it was sort of meant to go with your advent calendar mini skeins. And so Helen has put up a coupon code. You can get the pattern for free now. If you use the coupon code SHELTER, the pattern is free. She's giving it away. If you choose to purchase the pattern, the money from that purchase is going to go to the United Nations Refugee Agency. So you could download it for free for yourself, gift it to your bestie. You could do both. But it really is a great scrap and easy knitting pattern. I actually think during this time, this is the perfect time to knit a blanket.
I know you suggested bringing my blanket, and I totally forgot.
We always think, oh, I don't have time. I don't have this. I don't have that. It is the perfect time to knit a blanket. So also, I just thought too, that might go with our Row 1 minis.
Thank you to our sponsor, Row 1 Minis. We couldn't get through our knitting without you.
Absolutely. So row1yarn.com has the Carnival of Color Club, which is super fun.
It comes with a
and
new dyer.
affordable.
A new dyer every month. They're pre-round, pre-label, and it always comes with a little goodie.
I can't believe how lazy I am because the whole pre-wound thing, like literally.
I'm giddy.
How could you not?
Yes.
Anyway, but it is very affordable, and her shipping rates are crazy cheap. I think actually on the mainland US it's free. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And if it's your first time ordering, the code HELLO20 saves you 20% on already affordable kit.
Yeah.
Lots of people get it monthly, and they get to see new dyers, 10 of their colors instead of just buying a skein of one.
Right.
But I just thought how great for the Habitation Throw to use mini skeins.
Love
so
it.
thank you, Row 1 Yarn.
Okay, so another pattern that I thought, I'm sure everyone has seen this one.
Jodi.
This
This took my breath away.
Stephen West, I love how he's unapologetically groovy
Unique.
and cool
So
and
cool.
unique, and his aesthetic is all his own.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter, like he just does what comes natural
He's
for him.
the epitome of an artist.
Right. And there's a lot of pieces that I love of his.
Yeah.
But recently, there's not a lot of things that have stopped me in my tracks.
Yes.
This has. And I'm sure you've all seen it. It's
This
called,
is crazy.
Yeah, his pattern is called Painting Bricks Shawl. And it's a combination of the colors that he's used and the slip stitching to make...
The black the black defining all those stripes to me is what caught my eye. Because even if your other colors totally clash, like if they have no color story whatsoever, that black will just unify everything.
Yeah.
You could scrap it up big time with that one.
Yeah. So when I saw this was last week already. So this is a brand new pattern that was, oh, this is 6 hours ago.
Well,
Oh, it starts tomorrow.
I don't think it's, I was like, is that out yet? Because I haven't bought it yet.
It's tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's tomorrow because this was posted 6 hours ago. And it's a slip stitch along begins tomorrow. So he's having knit along. And this pattern is obviously slip stitches. So it is.
He's done a few patterns lately that are mosaic. There they all are right there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just think if you've been waiting, you know, oh, I've been meaning to knit so-and-so's pattern, or I've been meaning to buy yarn from so-and-so, what better time than now?
Oh,
The
I love
present,
it.
right?
Do you know what I love? I love every single color in this exact order. Like I would want this shawl.
The pink and orange. Well, they sell kits.
This exact kit?
Yes. So Stephen West, the designer, also has like a yarn shop. Stephen and Penelope, a partnership in Amsterdam, and they sell kits for lots of his patterns.
Let me tell you.
So you can go to stephenandpenelope.com.
I'm super tempted to buy
Jodi,
this.
it's amazing.
Oh my god. Anyway,
It is
so
amazing.
That caught my eye. So beautiful. Oh yeah, right here. Look, you guys.
And he's just like, he's been doing the mohair thing forever. He's really incredible.
This looks like stained glass.
I just collect his patterns. I still have yet to knit them.
Oh,
I have
look.
books.
He's got another kit.
Oh, that's
with
beautiful.
the gray.
That's beautiful.
11 kit 12. Holy cow, you guys. There's a lot of color. Ooh, look at that. With the light gray.
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
I love, love, love it. Yes, the code for the habitation throw to get it for free is shelter.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have been doing a teeny bit of shopping
Me too.
to support, you know, all those vendors that have had events canceled, which is a big deal. It's a big
deal.
part of their income.
Yeah.
So things have been rolling in a little bit. What have you had pop in the mail? Party in our
I
mail.
have a couple of things coming from
I
my
have a
knit
mohair
sit-
itch. I'm sorry.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're not even touching mohair.
I
It's flying everywhere.
just touched it. I have some in my bag.
I have some things coming in the mail. I'm not going to talk about them yet from the Knit City Montreal
Good.
virtual weekend. So I have a couple things coming from there.
Oh my God, Jodi.
And so,
What?
can you and Amber talk about your love note like you're married to it? Like, oh my God, I
Not
love my
just
love
us.
note.
The entire world
I know,
that has knit it
but
says that.
in my crew, that's all I hear about: love note, love note, love note. And I'm feeling a little
we're just
left
like
out.
we're just like, so what's your next love note gonna be?
Yeah, and I cannot join the conversation. I'm feeling a little left
I
out.
knitted in about 8 days of
Right.
very little knitting, and
Right.
that's very appealing to you.
So, I went to my go-to gal.
Yeah. I
who
love
is
the word
Renee of Spun Right Round,
Mm-hmm.
and I just went through her fingering weight, and she had these in the shop, and it's a fingering weight. It's called Strange Trip.
I'm just picking off something.
I
on
wanted something that was crazy colors.
that. Jodi, I can't
Just
even.
a mishmash of everything. It kind of got a gray and a dark charcoal as kind of the grounding colors with specks of everything.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This is gonna be wicked.
So I messaged her and said, I would like to knit a love note. Do you have mohair? So she was gracious enough to agree to dye me matching mohair.
And you showed me a picture of this, and I thought it was beautiful. It's nothing. I mean, it's to another level
Yes.
in person.
Yes. Everybody needs something in this color.
What's it called again?
It's called Strange Trip.
Strange.
And it's on her
Trip.
classic sock, which is 100% superwash merino.
Oh,
It's incredible.
yes, 1,000%. I agree with you. It's absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it, you guys?
You know
Look
what
at
else would be
it.
really cool? Is like a pale gray mohair with this.
Yes.
You're so lucky to have the matching mohair too. Look at that little spot with.
But look how different the mohair dyes.
Yeah. It's going to be out of this world, Jodi. I'm worried about you with mohair because you're always so reluctant to.
I'm gonna knit a swatch and like wear it
You're
on
like,
my face.
am I busy? Well, you can tuck it like in your bra.
I think I'll do that. There's
And-
no point in knitting a whole garment and realizing,
No.
and then I have to give it to you.
I'll buy you the DK to replace it because you can do this in just regular DK yarn, a love note.
Yes.
Fingering weight plus mohair is only one way to knit a love note, and it's not for everybody.
Right.
I've seen people
You're
do
so
it with
smart.
Surrey alpaca, but it's a little bit heavier, and you need a little bit. 2 skeins probably won't be enough for most of it.
I
You
got
need
3.
one more.
I know I don't need 3, but I just in case.
Right.
Because I loved it.
Right. It's beautiful. I think it is amazing. I hope you love knitting it. I'm sure you will love knitting it. And that color is ridiculous. I love it so much.
I love it. I just have it out on the counter just looking at it.
Yeah. It's wickedly awesome.
Yeah. So that's...
I
Oh,
love
and
it.
she sent... Look at... She's got cute little...
Oh, isn't her logo great?
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it so...
What's a bra, Kimberly? You're so funny.
Yeah,
I
I forget.
I know nobody's wearing bras anymore, but
An over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
right? Okay, do you want to see?
You know what's a good tip that I'm going to give?
I can't even stop you
Okay.
if I wanted to. So you
So,
go ahead.
My tip is get out of bed, brush
Uh-huh.
your teeth, wash your face, and get changed. Even if it's in a fresh pair of pajamas.
Yeah.
But get changed.
Yeah.
Just start your day.
Brush your hair, brush
Right.
your teeth.
Or put on a hat. But like get your day started. You feel exponentially better.
I
Even if
completely
you're
agree.
getting out of your bed to go to the couch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scungier I get, the more like I don't
Yes.
feel so great. But you're right. Even just putting on yoga pants and a t-shirt, but it feels the same as my pajamas.
Right. That's what I do.
But
I get dressed
I do
every
feel
day.
I do feel more alive and alert and like ready to tackle whatever it is I'm tackling if I get dressed.
I'm still setting an alarm. Who the hell am I?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't recognize myself.
I haven't set an alarm in 5 years.
Okay, but the thing is I wake up early.
That's how
like
bad
at
my sleep is.
between 6:30 and 7.
Yeah. That's when I get up.
But then I'll start watching stuff on my iPad. Like I don't get out of bed, and then if I fall back asleep the other day,
Yeah.
10:45.
Good for you.
No. Yes, that's fine.
That's exactly the same as me. I wake up at that time and I look at my whatever iPad and I'm doing sometimes emails, laying in my bed with my iPad doing
Yes.
emails. But I never fall back asleep. Ever.
If I lay long enough, I will.
Never.
So-
You know why? Because I can't wait to get up and have my first coffee. It's usually my only coffee.
Yeah, well, I'm not a caffeine drinker, so I don't require that craving
I just
in the
love.
morning.
I love the taste and flavor. I love it so much.
Sorry, my lips. How dry are we still?
Oh my God, Jodi. Hey, I did a face mask this morning.
Did you? How does it feel?
So good.
Yeah?
Well, because you're right. I'm so dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I have a present for you. I bought it at Stitches West, and I wasn't sure when I was going to give it to you. I just thought whenever.
You've
So
been home
today,
a really long time.
today's the day.
Okay, I'm waiting.
We were talking about this last week.
Oh my God, I love it.
You're
social
welcome.
distance. We're not
Oh
supposed to.
shit.
People
Oh
are gonna
whatever. I don't want to hear about it. You're right though. We don't normally hug.
Tracie, I love it so.
I just saw the gray and I thought, oh, I think you'll love it. And then last week when you said you wanted a size large and that it would fit, I was gambling that I
I'm
thought
not taking
would.
it off.
Okay, good. It gets
I love it
It's
so much.
good. So this is a cuff from Birdie Parker Designs, who is a California
Could I be
maker.
Could I be a hand model?
You know, we really could have a whole new career. Who knows?
with all the dry, hairy
With
arms.
my crusty, like, seriously pale, dry skin, that's going to be very attractive. But I do love them. They're thin leather. You wear them. They've got the knit stitches. I think she does some that are like garter stitch. She does all kinds of fun things with like etched metal on leather.
God, that feels good. Oh, I love it so much.
I'm so glad.
Now I can wear it every day.
I'm so glad. I just thought, why not? I mean, who knows?
I bought you something.
Why wait till birthday? Did you?
No, just kidding.
I bought you this kit that I'm not going to knit,
2
and I'm
years
giving
ago.
it away, but you can have it.
You've won the kit.
Hey, a gift is a gift. What else do you have to show?
I have a Mackenzie's yarn that they're dyeing.
That's all you've got in the mail so far?
I haven't been buying.
Well, I've been doing enough for both
Quit
of us.
shaming me for
I'm
not
not shaming
spending.
you. I'm not shaming you. Okay, I have some fun things to share then.
Okay. You did. I haven't done it yet, but I want to.
What?
Is that slub? What do they call it?
No, I do have slub. This is mohair. This is Boucle mohair.
Is it twisty?
Well, let's just see what this is all about. This is DK weight.
You guys,
It's a DK weight.
look at that.
It's literally Boucle.
It's got little blips.
So this is from Fiber Art Studio, who is Yoriko, and she is in Vancouver, and I met her at the Galiano Island retreat when you were sick.
Yes.
So she was there, and she was also vending, and I'm sure I saw kind of a steely blue at the time when she was selling her stuff. But this is, when I saw it in her shop, I thought to myself, I'm doing it. I'm going to try it.
That's got to be a love note.
Oh, shoot, I never even thought that. I thought mittens.
Tracie, the texture that's going to give a garment.
Okay, well now things have changed completely. It's really beautiful, and it feels like mohair, like it's soft and kind of, but it's not as fuzzy.
No, this is a
It's
game
not
changer.
as fuzzy. So Eureka, this is DK weight, 86% mohair, 14% nylon. Oh my God, I could knit mohair socks.
Is it fingering?
It is DK weight. This is called Very Berry, and it's her BB base. BB, like that.
So, you know what I'm
What do you
thinking?
think?
What if I knit this held together with a fingering?
Yes.
For the love note.
Yes. I mean, it would work.
I mean, they say, is it really DK?
Well, I guess it's because all these loops will fill in on your stitches. I mean, honestly, I haven't even...
I'm going to swatch. I'm going to buy some.
Well, if you wanted to swatch, take that home and swatch
No,
it.
I want like a light gray.
Anyway, I just thought, oh my gosh, she has on Etsy, Fiber Art Studio.
I'm just going to Google that.
She's an awesome lady. So 50 grams, 210 yards is what this is.
Why is fiber some spelled R-E and some E-R?
Canadians typically spell it with R-E,
Okay.
I think. But it's like this magenta, and it's got this character, this sassy, like...
Did you say it was called Very Berry?
It is Very Berry, yeah. So it's kind of a purpley magenta. That's a really...
From Granville Island.
Yeah. She's got a shop. She has a physical shop, too, as well, on Granville Island. She's a weaver. Anyway, she's
Wow.
very, very sweet lady. She ties really beautiful yarn. And
She's
if
got
anybody
this other
wants to go check her out.
She's got this other color in her
Isn't
shop right
that
now.
pretty?
I'm going to have to wait to see if she'll get some more for a light gray or something.
Yeah, so
but-
I don't know how much of this base she even has. Like, I don't know. It's very different, right?
Oh, I've never seen it like that.
I just thought it was really, really cool. And I thought, well, 2 skeins of DK, who knows what I'm going to do with that.
Yeah.
It's not enough to do a love note.
No.
It's only,
You'd
2
need
of
a few
these
more.
are 400 meters-ish.
Yeah.
But I really thought mittens at first. But I think now that you're saying love note, I'm thinking I need way
The
more.
texture is going to give a sweater.
It's really cute.
Yes.
Really cute. So,
I love
anyway.
Oh, that's just so
It was really
gorgeous.
fun. So she's a beautiful Canadian dyer, and I got that.
Okay, I'm going to show the new sock sets of theirs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show the sport weight.
Okay.
Guess what, you guys?
Okay, that's sport weight. I'm dying to see the sport weight. I have
Okay,
so
good.
much yarn if we're really doing showing, but
We are.
okay.
Okay, guess what, you guys? I dyed a sock set this week.
You did?
Only because they were doing it, and I was like, that's so fun. Like, I love
Remember how much
craft
fun
stuff.
we had? Yeah.
So I did one myself.
I'm so impressed. Jodi, that's really beautiful.
So it has some vermilion and some red. It has some berry. It was a medium charcoal base, and then I have this turquoise and some speckles.
Jodi.
But then I wanted a contrasting but complementary mini.
A pop of color.
Look at that.
Jodi, you're just super talented.
This is called Water Lily Sock Set. I love it so much, you guys. So that's in her shop. You know what I forgot to do last week and I said I would do?
What?
Is put the links down below.
And
I
any of
forgot
them?
to go do that. No, I didn't do any. But
Oh.
I will today.
Okay.
So this is a sock set that Mackenzie has, and I'm going to link her shop. This is a new one, which I love.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
I don't know the name.
It's on Sparkle?
This is Sparkle.
Ooh, I love that.
So it's really,
I am a
really
huge
pretty.
fan of To the Max yarn. Yes.
I love that so much. This one, I thought it should be called Monster Ball. Doesn't it remind you
Okay.
of Sully?
It totally reminds me of Sully. It's kind of blowing out when you do it like that.
Yeah.
But that's really good. This is super neon-y.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I love that.
I love that turquoise. That color is really beautiful.
And then this last one. don't know.
Okay. All
They're
of
all
those.
in the shop.
That's really gorgeous.
So I'll put that link. But look at
I'm
the
imagining them knit up. Look at the color, like on the bottom here. Look at those speckles. That's amazing.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
I love that. Okay. And then they have, this was from the same, there's a few of these left.
Gosh, I love it. What's the fiber content on that?
80/20. You have a set like this you bought.
I know, but not sport weight.
No, this isn't sport weight.
Oh.
All of these right here are not sport weight. I'm showing the sport weight next.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was going to
These
say, I
These
should.
are all fingering.
Maybe I will just pay her on Etsy and just take a.
Yeah. Those are all fingering 80/20 sock
Skein.
sets. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
I love sport weight. Okay, so those were the sock sets. I have sock sets. I went a little bit crazy.
You did. I love
A little
it.
bit, but I was really happy to do it because these are all Canadian vendors that I have to share right here. I love it.
Love it.
So, Red Fox Fibers.
Ooh.
So, okay, that's upside down.
That's your jam.
She did yak sock sets. So these are 50,
Beautiful.
50 grams and a 20 gram.
Plenty, right?
And she was actually selling kits for Coffee Talk socks. So she ordered some patterns and made some kits. So I don't know if she has any left, but I saw the yarn. She was supposed to do a pop-up shop here in Edmonton, and I was going to
Yes.
go and see what her yarn was all about.
Well, we did go see a pop-up shop while you were gone traveling this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was really disappointed
Yeah.
when we couldn't go, obviously,
Yes.
right? Everything got canceled. But she had this sale in her shop where she was doing free shipping. So I got some sock sets. I just think they're beautiful. And I love yak. It's a 70% merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon. So
Gosh, that's
I thought they were beautiful. And really, you could do, you know, when you've got these half skeins, you could do one project with all of this.
It is so
Or socks
beautiful.
or mittens
Is
or
this
whatever.
like an eggplant color?
Yeah, it's a super
wow.
dark purpley color. And this is like a butterscotch toffee. I don't know what, but it's really beautiful with the natural yak. I love it.
Yakety
So,
yak.
yakety yak.
Don't
And actually
talk
she
that.
calls it that. That's her
Oh.
yakety yak base.
Love it.
Yeah. So I love that. That's Erin, and she's here in Alberta.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going. Okay. So our pal Steph, Grenouille Yarn Company, had an update. And I've been wanting to buy her yarn since I saw you had it. And so I was like, that was the day. That was the day that I put in an order. It's very hard to choose because her colors are amazing. But I ended up with, this is her Rose d'Argent. I don't know if that French works, but isn't that pretty? I think that means silver rose. Is that right? Anyway, her yarn is amazing. Her speckles are incredible. And this is the Amber Gris.
Gosh, do you intend to use them together?
No, I didn't intend to use them together.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know what. This is her. So it's 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. It's so soft. I didn't know what I didn't have a plan. But what do you think? I think that's like
It's incredible.
my jam right there. It's so beautiful.
Oh gosh, this base is ridiculous.
And she has minis.
You got a bag of minis?
I got a bag of minis. It's actually a set that she has, or she did at the time that day. And it's called Antique. What?
Oh my gosh, that's really, really beautiful.
What? I know. So it's Grenouille Company, and she is in, I want to say Nova Scotia. Is that
New
correct?
Brunswick.
New Brunswick. Way out east, Eastern Canadian.
Yeah.
So I just think those colors are amazing together. And I don't know what my plans are, but it'll be something really pretty, I think, with...
I think these two together, Tracy, because the speckles look almost the same.
Isn't it beautiful?
Not quite, but similar. Like,
I think they're amazing.
her base is beautiful.
Yeah. And so it's kind of really, oh my gosh, I can't even. Her color sense is, I think, stunning. Really, really beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
And this base feels incredible. I really am excited to knit with it because it feels so soft already. Oh, Jodi.
The pictures really didn't do it justice.
What?
They photographed it on their camera, and it's not great. I don't know if it was the camera was dirty, but then she did the new sock set.
They've got bold, super fun. Can I just say right now, I'm looking at this and thinking that's Stephen Westshall.
Yes. Look at this.
There's so many fun combos.
They have put together.
Look at the flamingo hot.
This is all sport. Here, you hold these.
Okay. Oh, yes.
I mean, there's. Wow. So.
Okay, I love sport. So it's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 280 yards, 256 meters.
Yeah.
So, sport weight socks. Hello.
Yeah. It's kind of like sporty DK, right?
Well, 250 is DK more like 230 meters? This is 256
You're right.
meters.
So
it's close, but
yes, not quite.
But
Yeah.
less than. Sport and DK, pretty close usually. Okay, super fun colors.
This pastel
Like-
baby. It's really blowing out with our lights tonight for some reason.
But this is sort of a neon-y color, so
so they have
that's it right there.
Yes.
somewhere like that.
So everything in their shop is on sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
To the Mack Yarn Company, 100% punk, she says on there.
Yeah.
That's really cute. I love it.
So I wanted to show these because I didn't show them last time.
This
Lots.
is really
All,
beautiful.
and my American
Look how
friends.
tonal that is.
Yes.
That's really beautiful.
It's all on sale. And for the American people shopping, it's that much more.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's really
love
fun.
it. Ooh, love it so much. Wow.
You're right, Stephen
What does
West.
that mean? What's thalassophobia? Do I even want to know?
Is it fear of water? Something to do with, I don't know.
That's a cool name.
I have to.
When life gives you lemons. Oh my gosh, this yellow is calling my name. Actually, look at these three together. This is really
Right?
the soft pink.
Only time will
That's
heal.
sherberty, summery.
Elle Woods.
That's really beautiful in person. That's a beautiful trio right there.
Yeah.
It's
the lights.
Our lights are not doing it justice for sure. I love it.
Yeah.
Love, love, love it. Okay. I have one more Prezi for you, which you might actually like. One more thing from Stitches West. Lolo Bar.
Oh.
So for our dry skin, I got you that.
Pink grapefruit. Tracy, thank
Do you like
so
that?
much.
Do you like pink
Yes.
grapefruit? I think it's
Born
really
this way.
fresh.
I love it so much.
It is, I don't know what she uses, like coconut oils and jojoba and stuff like that. But you just rub it on your skin. And it just kind of melts.
It's going to suck the whole bar in.
It probably will. You can actually buy just the refill. So they come in these tins. But when you buy it, you can buy just the refill if you don't want another tin.
That's beautiful.
I love it. And she also does a foot balm. And this one's called, this is the Minty Cool. And it looks like deodorant, but it's for your
that
feet.
smells
It's
so
very like
good.
rich balm for your feet. I love it. I bought one for myself. I've been using them already for a while.
This one's mine too?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because we have super dry.
Feet or elbows, you guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, we're so dry you can use it anywhere.
Totally.
I don't even want to go there, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yarn that I also gave a new home to This is local. This is our friend Robin of Rose Hill Yarns.
Member our
So-
Christmas kit dyer.
Jingle Balls kit from December. I mean, her colors are really beautiful. She's so good with color. I don't even want to bring this up there because it's not showing. This is her Dance Monkey colorway. And it's
Dance
kind
Monkey,
of like
Dance
an
Monkey, Dance
oatmeal.
Monkey.
It's like an oat. This is really sucky. There is, let's try again. Yeah, better. This is,
Just
it's
whatever. Put
kind
lighting
of
engineer behind my name.
Jody's the tech wizard. Production crew.
Well,
New career opportunity. It's an oatmeal colored base with these really fun magenta speckles. There's pinks, greens, purples, turquoise, all of it. And this is the same idea. It's a 50-gram skein and a 20-gram mini. And she had a few different colors. And so I bought two because
Same set, different minis.
Same set, different minis. So now I end up with a full skein of the Dance Monkey and 2 minis. So it's super beautiful. I love it. This came out, gosh, I want to say sometime around Christmas. I remember she had an update. Anyway,
How does she put her
I
labels
just
on? Are they
remember.
glued?
Maybe there's double-sided tape there.
I don't know. Anyway,
I just love this color. I could
It's
see
so
myself
beautiful.
knitting a sweater in this color.
you should design socks in it.
Well, maybe.
It's so
I just think it's
beautiful.
really, really fun. I think it's going to be beautiful knit up.
Yeah.
So Robin of Rose Hill Yarns. And
Robin!
She's here very close to us.
We know where she lives.
Yeah. We could go bang on her door and
Yeah.
buy yarn. I'm sure she'd love that.
In the heck
Uh-huh.
have we had 95 minutes to talk about after we've been here last week?
Well, I don't know, Jody. I don't know how it works.
Clearly we have enough hot air.
We're so glad that people are joining us. I feel like there's a lot of people out there live with us today. Thank you for that.
Yeah, we hope you've made 95 minutes of your day a little
I
bit
hope you're
better.
not like all napping out there, but if you are, that's okay too.
Yeah.
A nap is a good
If
thing.
you've fallen asleep.
A nap is a good thing.
Tracie has something else to show, which I love.
Okay, so this Time magazine was very recent, maybe a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's their 100 Women of the Year. And I think there was maybe 20 issues that all had, this is all artists doing portraits of these influential women. So there's Beyonce. I mean, I don't know all the artists, but so every magazine I think had 5 covers like this. So you could collect all these different ones. Here is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And I want to share her specifically because she is a girlfriend that lives in the neighborhood, the artist, Shanna Wilson.
She had not one, but 2 of her paintings selected for the cover.
If you have this magazine and the Jackie Kennedy painting you love, that is also Shanna Wilson.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Who knew? Anyway, I think it's beautiful anyway, but we wanted to give a shout out to our local amazing artist because we're so proud of.
That's a very big accomplishment.
I mean, artists are so solitary. They stay at home and they do their thing, and you hear about their stuff much later.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of incredible stuff, and I will put her Instagram in our show notes if you want to follow her because she's all about empowering women that age naturally. Like she does all these
like
portraits.
This. The hairy chin.
So she's totally like we would
Natural.
be right her jam. Like you guys are, but about embracing.
that.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
So I would like to continue. I want to get the other one that has her Jackie Kennedy portrait on it. It's incredible. But you can see, I'll link her Instagram and you'll see all the stuff. She's done really cool stuff celebrating interesting, strong, beautiful women. What are you doing?
I'm going to look for questions.
Oh, okay. So I feel like we're done.
Well, we're done the regular content, so now we can have fun with your questions. I
We
know.
can. If
I
anybody's out there, I don't see
I
any
know
comments.
you've all checked out. I've kind of checked out too.
Right.
I've stopped listening to anything Tracie's saying, but
Right. Wah, 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 wah. Sally from Idaho. Hello, Sally. Knit up some socks and shirts. Okay.
why don't I see?
Jody,
the
what is your sweater?
It is the Autumn League pullover. Autumn League pullover. Thank you for not listening the first time I said.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter how many times you say it. There's invariably, people want to know again.
Tracy,
Hello from Calgary. Hey, Calgary.
how do I...
Cindy's knitting her city limits. Isn't it just the most fun? Don't you just want to knit it all day long? Okay, now it's going really fast. Hello from Wisconsin. Have you been watching while knitting? What have you been watching while knitting? Ooh. I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about that.
I binged it last weekend. Did you watch it?
Yes.
It can't look away. It's a train wreck. You couldn't look away.
It's gross. It made me feel dirty. I felt like I needed a shot. It was awful. It was awful. It was a night. I didn't even finish the whole thing. I fast forwarded through lots. It was terrible.
Zach would like to know, top down or bottom up socks?
I learned top cuff down. So it is my favorite. I have knit toe up before, and I know it makes the most sense to knit your socks toe up. So you can try them on as you go and use up your yarn to the most efficient way. I am always a cuff down knitter.
Me too.
It's just my preference.
What is our April sock bash theme?
Spring flowers. So if it's a pattern or a yarn name or anything like that, you can connect it to the spring flowers. Somebody said, what about toadstools? Sure, why not?
There's pretty much everything you can make an argument for spring.
Pretty much. And there's a lot of flower-themed socks, flower-themed yarns. I think it's really easy to connect to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's pretty easy.
Hey, ladies, any ideas for lace weight yarn? No, get rid of the yarn. Don't ever knit lace weight.
Hold it triple. Hold it triple to make DK.
Right.
But you know what? Lace weight yarn really is the most cost efficient rock star in your yarn shop.
Yes.
It's inexpensive and you get tons of yardage. And I think people in hot climates like to wear sweaters and stuff knit in it.
What is the name of your ball winder?
Fred.
No,
I don't know.
What's the brand?
Fiber Artist Supply.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I've been tempted, let me tell you.
Don't. I'll get you one for your birthday.
Do you ever crochet? I do. I was thinking if I crocheted, but I think it's the same motion right now. What is the shawl I'm wearing? It is the MAIN, M-A-I-N. Thank you again for not listening. I'm just kidding. It's Lisa Much, M-A-I-M on Ravelry.
I had someone offer to do our show notes because I was bitching about it.
Well, then either way, you'd have to write it down.
She's like, no, I'll just watch your video and make show notes. And I was,
oh my God,
this tempted.
People
I know.
Are so
nice. I said to her, that's just the kind. She goes, I don't want you to stop doing videos because you don't like show notes. And it's not that big of a deal to do show notes. So, but that's very kind that someone would even offer. That's really, really, really nice.
So, did you see the Garth Brooks and Tracie Yearwood Facebook Live concert?
I don't ever go on Facebook.
I did, and it was great. There's another one coming, I believe.
Is it only on Facebook?
Yeah.
I hate Facebook.
Maybe not, but the other one was on Facebook.
I hate Facebook and love Garth Brooks and Tracie Yearwood.
Tracy, you should have watched. You would have, it was candid conversation.
They're such down, real to earth,
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I watch her cooking show sometimes, and I literally love Garth Brooks. We've seen him a few times. What
does she have?
She's on the cooking channel. Trisha's Kitchen, I think it's called.
Really?
Yes, she cooks. And her sister's on it sometimes.
Really?
I actually think we should have a cooking show on the Food Network. No, even just on our YouTube channel. I think we should do. It's not like I love cooking, but we like it.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a lot of work. Forget it.
Don't do it.
That's the end of that.
Okay, my eyes are it's going so fast.
Garth and Trisha forever. Yes, and Trisha has cookbooks too. And she cooks food that you really want to eat. Nothing weird, just regular, delicious stuff, family style stuff. I like that.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I'm signed in. Oh, shoot. Grocery Girls. Oh, yeah.
Do you want my phone?
I'm signed in, but why can't I see the questions scrolling up and down? Oh, live chat. I got it. Never mind.
Oh, I have one more thing I want to share.
Okay, share away.
Okay. Let me get the name right before I show it. Okay, this is the Homecoming Cardie.
I saw that. That was
by
another thing.
Shay Johnson is another brand new pattern that just came out, and I wanted to share it because it's mosaic knitting. It's kind of rainbowy. I think it would be a very quick to knit, soothing to the soul, really fun to wear pattern. Look at that. How great does that look? I love it.
I love it too. That caught my eye.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Stop it. How cute is that? I don't have all the details about, like, is it DK weight? But go to Ravelry. It is too cute.
Kelly Galvin is asking, reading anything good? Kelly, I'm reading or listening to Harlan Coben's newest one that came out last week. It's very good.
I finished that one.
It was very good.
I love Harlan Coben.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, if you like that kind of stuff, he's got so many good books. I love Harlan Coben. Harlan Coben was actually, I love it when these people you love go live on Instagram.
Oh.
I tune in, so I did see him live one day.
Garth Brooks and Trisha was on CBS. I knew I read the second one was going to be on,
What?
It was on primetime, I think.
Oh, so maybe it's on demand.
Could be.
Okay.
Hi from Tennessee.
Sorry, have to go to work. That's
Sherry
the
Lynn Light
worst.
has to go to work. I love Harlan Coben. Harlan Coben never lets down.
No, I literally look forward to March every year. He has a book out, and it used to be spring break time when our kids were in school. He has a book every March-ish. And I really love to show The Stranger on Netflix.
Okay, could that have not come out?
So good.
Oh,
so good.
Zach is knitting another Snuggler's Real Cowl because of us showing it.
That's a great pattern.
Karen Slaughter.
Oh,
Don't get me started.
She's good too. Amazing. What other things am I reading? Okay. I am reading. Okay, I'm rereading. This is so embarrassing. Don't tell anybody.
Hi from the
But it's
Cox
just
triplets.
us, so I can say this. I'm rereading A Court of Thorn and Roses. I don't know why.
What is that?
It's this kind of,
Generational.
I think it's like young adult
Like
fiction.
the Thornbirds?
But it's got these kind of crazy characters. I don't know why. It's total escapism. It's gigantically popular. It's pretty funny. It's not funny. The books are not funny. They're not meant to be funny. But for some reason, the Feyre, the main character, is this really strong woman, and I started the first one, and it was like, well, now I have to see where her journey goes. So it's very escapism. It's crazy. There's like cult following for these books.
And you
it's
know
like
what
Twilight, where people are like, oh, crazy about it.
Right.
But I do enjoy the books. Is
Wow.
that Tracie's stash behind you?
No, we're in a yarn store.
Maybe, Maureen. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's pictures of yarn.
Must read Eleanor Henderson books.
Oh, okay. It's the trash story that I love to embrace. Thank you. It is
I
trashy.
hope there's lots of smutty sex in
It is trashy. Yes, it is. And maybe that's why I wanted to. I don't know.
Oh.
It's just got a lot of strong characters, right?
Yeah.
Very clearly defined. And it's kind of action adventure, whatever.
Ozark third season. Yes.
Done.
Tracie said, really?
Yes, my husband and I love Ozark, so we actually watched the whole thing last weekend, and now I'm sad that we couldn't pace ourselves better, but whatever.
That's
Ozark
so
is so boring. You
Hi
know what?
from Sarnia. Aiden. This might impact our going to Sarnia this summer, which I'm not happy
Jodi,
about.
at this point, it totally is impacting.
But as long as everyone stays healthy, we're good. I'm just thankful that Shane went at Christmas.
Yes.
And Maddie then,
yes.
right?
Yes. I mean, they're, at
Okay.
this point.
Victoria, Bondi Rescue, you're my soul sister.
What is that?
Bondi Rescue is this reality show. It's on YouTube. I think it must it must have been a regular show in Australia, but it's like a lifeguard.
Like Bondi Beach?
Yeah, lifeguard reality
Oh
series.
my God. So
Hello.
I think Lifeguard and I think Baywatch. Please tell me it's nothing like Baywatch.
It's a million times better.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Well-
I've watched everything that's out so far.
How many episodes is that?
Season after season.
So it was big and it was very popular.
I think it's still on. It's still, not right, but yeah, it's.
Is it okay?
Yeah. They're
How can
still
they have that many episodes
They're
on the
still
beach?
filming season 15.
How could they have
just
that?
got
So is it
Tracie.
about the lifeguards' relationships or stuff that goes on the beach? Or like the
Most of the stuff that goes on the
smutty
beach.
relationships between
No,
lifeguards?
it's most of the stuff that goes on the beach. There's a lifeguard there. I won't even talk about it.
I do. What's his name?
I can't. I think he's actually he kind of retired,
Oh, okay.
and I'm
Well, tell me later. Or
He's-
maybe I'll just check it out myself.
I'm gonna screenshot it and send you a picture of him.
Okay. Cool.
He's like a dirty kind of like yeah, he's that guy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my sister's best friend just released her first book. It's called The Missing Sister. It's already getting great reviews and high on Amazon's list. What's the book called?
Well, that's just a tease, isn't it?
BB, what's the book called?
Okay, so one thing that I love, okay, and here's something ridiculous. If you go find your favorite author on Instagram, chances are they have not very many followers. Why are we not following our authors and giving them shout outs and all that stuff?
It's very crazy that they have so few followers on Instagram.
So one of my favorite authors are both of us is JT Ellison. She's amazing, and her books are incredible. Again, those are the ones I look forward to the day it's released. I devour it as soon as it comes out. This is one of her most recent.
I've read every single book the minute it comes out.
Good Girls Lie. Yes, so good. But she's often promoting other authors, and that's how I'll find.
Oh my God,
So if you go to her Instagram, like lots of times, so this is her book, Lie to Me, but she's promoting all your twisted secrets, and it's like our author friends of hers who she's read their work and thinks that we would love it, so she posts about it.
Oh my God, we're so dumb.
What?
It's called The Missing Sister. Because I read that, I said it's called The Missing Sister, and then I said, don't keep us in suspense. What's the name of it?
We're giving her heck for being idiots. That's
Missing
great.
Sister. Okay.
That's great. Okay, so we'll have to check that out. Anyway, I don't know if there's any more questions because we talk a lot. We maybe answered them already.
I'm just kind of reading to see if there's any questions that I can answer. You should give each other a COVID haircut. Oh, that would be good. Tracie, I can cut your hair.
I am almost to that point. Thank you for the idea because I am almost to that point. Oh, I have one more story and you guys are going to love it. And you know what? This is going out on a high note if we're ending right now.
Fleabag. So good.
Yeah.
Did you do
I haven't finished Fleabag, so
I love
that's
it.
what I should watch this afternoon.
Yes,
actually,
you should.
Because that's my thing. Okay, there's a local company called Love Pizza. I don't know if I think it might be a franchise thing. They might be lots of different places.
We don't really know all the
But
details.
I'm just going to make this up as I go along. It's a flatbread pizza type company. It comes really long, oval, skinny flatbread. I've ordered it before for family dinners.
Bake at home?
No.
Oh, it
it's
comes
like
hot.
pizza delivery.
Oh, nice.
But they are local. And of course, you know how restaurants have been hit with, none of us can leave the house. So, of course, nobody's going to get restaurants. This company has taken it upon themselves to deliver pizza to people that they're just as a gratitude thing. Like they're sending pizzas to emergency rooms and hospitals and doctors. And on Sunday, Love Pizza brought our IGA pizza.
I didn't know that.
Not one pizza or two pizza or three pizzas or 10 pizzas. 25 pizzas showed up with a thank you note saying, oh my God, I get kind of emotional about it because they're suffering, but they're giving, right? Like people, their business has gone like this and they choose to, make all this free pizza and send it out. And I do believe you can go to their website and buy a pizza and have it sent to someone as a gratitude thing. So you're buying the pizza not for yourself, but they will bake it and make sure it gets to doctors or whatever. But I get doctors and hospitals, of course they're getting it. But they thought that at the grocery store we needed a pick-me-up, and let me tell you, it was amazing. It fed all the employees that day.
I didn't get any pizza.
You got none. I got none. But okay, so here's the deal. It was a giant thank you and hug from this company that was completely unexpected and completely unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. But to know that someone was grateful for what you just do every day, it was amazing.
The thing is that, you can't compare grocery store or these essential businesses that are not on the medical front lines. I don't even think that, but there is that element that, listen, if we don't stay open, you don't eat.
Yeah.
So for me and sending my kids to work every day, there's that element of you want to keep them home.
Right.
Because it's like that's the safest place to be.
Right.
But you're sending them to work, and I'm brimming with pride.
Yeah.
That they go to work with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
And they're happy to do it, and they know what they're putting themselves at risk.
Yeah.
But they're willing to do it because it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So it gives me, I mean, every time I walk around and I say to the staff at our store, thank you for coming to work today.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming to work.
Yeah. Because you know what? They don't have to.
Yeah. It's true.
So for us, there is good in this world.
There is good in this world.
Yeah.
So if you are local, and you can still order, if you can still order Love Pizza, give these guys some love. The pizza's delicious. I've ordered it a few times already. They do an arugula Caesar salad that's great.
I love that.
They have really interesting pizzas. We loved them, and I found them really affordable compared to things like Famoso and stuff like that. It was significantly less money. We loved them. So I just think, we went from one end of the spectrum with this lady causing a giant scene, and it was very upsetting, to the other side of the coin. And I just think if you can spread love in any point, do it. Make that choice, because that's going to make a big difference to someone.
Did you know did they know?
No.
Did they say we're bringing something today?
Just
Here's
showed up.
Pizzas, staff, take it home.
25 pizzas that are going to feed a few people each. Like, there were leftovers the next day. So.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah. So anyway, that's amazing.
What a great way to end.
It is a good way. It is a good way. Thank you so much for joining us live if you were able to. And if you weren't, that means we're busy doing important things as well. So thank you for joining us at any time.
What's more important than sitting and watching us?
Well, nothing. But apparently people have to be homeschooling their kids. So or possibly just at home drinking wine. So that's important too. But we'll see you again next week. And
I love reading all your comments.
We'll do our best to, we'll try and do an Instagram live at some point. But I'll be honest with you, I don't do my hair a lot when I'm not I go to work those few days a week, and then I'm home a few days a week. And those days are those are cash. But that's okay. I don't mind. You guys don't mind. So I don't mind.
So thank you to our moderators.
Yes.
Vincent was here. Was Jess here? Moderating?
I haven't been reading.
I haven't been
as
reading
much
either.
But thank you so much to everybody. And we hope your knitting or your crafting is bringing you peace of mind. I still feel like we're the lucky ones that we have these hobbies that can keep our minds busy and our hearts full. And it would be awful to be stuck at home. I still love watching Jimmy Fallon every day and Trevor Noah every day. There's a lot of good things out there if you get out there and try and find them. There's lots of people trying to spread some joy.
John Krasinski's podcast.
John Krasinski.
Krasinski.
It's called Some Good News, SGN.
It's a new podcast. Watch it.
It's a YouTube videos. He's got a channel on Instagram, and he's actually got Instagram, Some Good News, and YouTube. So go check it out. He's adorable. Everybody. I have been watching The Office actually a little bit lately.
I've binged that about 4.5 times.
I haven't. I don't know what my life was doing when The Office was so big.
Have you not seen every episode?
No. I know. I know. Don't yell at me. I know. But I do love it.
Have you seen the episode where they go to a dinner party at Okay, so the one little snippet that they showed where he was showing his flat screen TV have you seen that full episode?
No.
If it's the only thing you do today, go watch just that episode.
Well, I want to watch it all in order. So I'm watching it, and
The Dundies, she gave one for the bushiest beaver. It was supposed to be the busiest beaver, but
the episode that I watched yesterday had Dwight showing everybody his his kung fu or jujitsu or whatever, and he was trying to show people moves, and he said to the girl, "Well, let me take you from behind."
Oh,
it's just like, they just keep going. Like
It doesn't stop.
It's really, really, really fabulous. But because we're talking about the office, knitters, there is new collection of socks that are themed the office. It's by Lisa Ross. She's Paper Daisy Creations. She's really, really fun. That's the socks of the office. If you can get the whole collection for $5. And the Dwight socks were free, but I don't know if that's still today. Maybe it was just a one-day thing. Oh, it was just one day. Sorry.
You have to pay for it now.
But it's worth it. $5 for 4 office theme socks. So,
Oh,
since we're talking about the office.
Phyllis on the show is actually a knitter. And that comes into play a few times here.
Okay,
and
so
there.
I do love hearing about celebrity knitters. So put that anywhere.
No, Phyllis, her character is. I actually don't know if she's a knitter.
Oh.
But her character is a knitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, maybe I'm going to watch The Office then.
Okay. There
All
we
right.
go.
We got to go, you guys, because we could
2
babble
hours.
all day. No.
119 minutes.
Oh my God, Jodi. This is ridiculous. Okay, we got to
What
go.
else are you going to do? I could have gone to work.
Okay.
But-
All right.
Okay.
See you next week, you guys.
To gray or
Stay
not to gray?
calm.
That'll be my next question. You'll see.
But
To
Jodi,
keep-
your hair looks so cute. Whatever you're doing, I like the gray. If I could have that, like that whole white hair look, I would love
I know,
that.
that's different.
I would love that.
I don't know if I'm ready for that, even if I had it.
But if it looks good, like if you think it looks good and you feel good in it, I would love that.
Okay. We will see you next week.
All right, ladies,
Yes.
everybody, knitters, have a great day.
Goodbye. Stop. Stop.